If there was an award for Lover Girl of the Era, it would probably go to me. Hi, this is Zaylene and welcome to my mini-series Confessions of a Certified Lover Girl. So for the next 7 days, I'm going to rant about love, tell you about stories that probably should have actually gone to the grave with me in my personal journal. But here we are. You guys need to know all the can't I do in my life, and also would give you probably some date ideas and all that, because your love guru is here. This is going back to my first ever crush. So let's go back to when I was 15 or 16. Yeah, that was the time I had my first crush. I'm a late bloomer, so what? What's the big deal, huh? There was this tall, cute senior boy in my college who was doing his +1, +2 or what, 11th, 12th or whatever you would call that. And I had a huge crush on him.
Yay!
But would I keep myself subtle and nonchalant just because I have a crush? Like बाकी लड़कियों की तरह बस ये मेरा पहला मूव नहीं होता है, okay? I literally, legitimately just stare at him on the corridors. That so evidently that not just me, my classmates, my juniors, and his classmates, his seniors, everybody knows that I am looking at him or I am looking for him. So what started as looking at each other in the corridor, or at least me eyeing at him in the corridor and him just, I don't know what he was doing, but yeah, our eyes used to meet and all of that, and I unnecessarily walking 1,000 times near his classroom, just here and there, looking right into his classroom and seeing where he's sitting, and they're like trying to make an eye contact. So बात सिर्फ उसको नहीं, बात पूरी की पूरी स्कूल को पता था कि I am madly in, I wouldn't say love, but yeah, I'm behind him kind of thing. But things didn't stop there, did it? I followed him to find out where his house is. मतलब जानबूझ के मैंने follow नहीं किया था. I was going home and I saw him that he was also walking to his house, which was right like a little bit of detour from my house. So I just like took that detour to find out where his house is. Is that called following? Let's not call following, okay? हाँ, तो मैं जाती थी and every day and then that just became a habit कि मैं जब भी निकलती हूँ स्कूल से वापस घर, तब मैं उसके घर के रास्ते से जाती हूँ ताकि you know, maybe he'll be standing in the balcony looking at me or our eyes meet and ऐसे फूल पत्ते गिरे स्लो मोशन में और बैकग्राउंड में म्यूजिक बजे, काइंड ऑफ थिंग. बट ऐसा कुछ हुआ नहीं, बट एटलीस्ट मेरे माइंड में तो होता था, मेरे दिमाग में तो होता था. बट डिड इट स्टॉप देयर? नो. When my parents are not at home, I used to take my dad's bike and ride it near his house. And for my luck, उनका बॉयज़ हॉस्टल +1 +2 लोगों का बॉयज़ हॉस्टल वॉज राइट बिहाइंड हिज हाउस, जो मुझे नहीं पता था एट दैट मोमेंट. एंड आई यूज्ड टू जस्ट बी लाइक जाओ उसके घर के आसपास घूमो. ओनली लेटर टू फाइंड आउट दैट द हॉस्टल बॉयज़ एंड ऑल हैव सीन मी घूमी अराउंड हिज हाउस ऑल द टाइम. So yeah, it was an era of chapris, to be frank, but I was not being a chapri girl. I was being the chapri guy. The one who follows you, the one who takes the bike and do vroom 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 around your house. That was me. Hi. But you know where the real twist is? When that guy actually asked me out, I didn't accept. When he asked me to be his girlfriend, I didn't accept.